Okay, so I think Suns Titans definitely staying out. Man, this is not the easiest screen to read.
Yeah. Well, so you can probably like hide this or like stretch that. Yeah.
And because this is a league, there's no time constraints on.
Right. You got as much time as you want.
Good. Okay. I can just play this, right? 47 lands, 15 creatures, 18 other stuff. That's
meets the requirements.
Okay. What?
So the question for me is Crucible good enough? You got 3 fetches right now.
Yeah. And search for Azcanta.
True.
I feel like Damnation's a sideboard card.
Okay.
Okay. Let's look at the top end. Is Noxious Gearhulk good enough? ETB, destroy another creature. That's pretty darn good.
Exciting with Restoration Angel. Maybe, like, too slow, but also it's kind of fun.
Well, so I've got a Signet. I've got a Gilded Lotus. I've got
Coalition Relic. Well, would it help to drag all this stuff to your sideboard and just start by like pulling out the things that excite you?
Probably. Let's... Well, okay. All of the lands are staying in. There's no...
You can sort those guys up there by CMC.
Yeah. Okay.
Not that that's especially helpful, but...
The things that definitely want to go in. True Name Nemesis.
I'm going to petition for Ancestral. I think Ancestral should make your deck.
Yes. Swords to Plowshares.
Definitely.
And probably Brainstorm as well.
Yeah. At its worst, it's a cantrip.
Let's see. The on-color, like double on-color Signet's got to go in.
Yep, I like it. Oh, and again, you can double-click them to move them if you want. I like Search.
Yeah.
Digs for a bunch of your win conditions.
Search for Azcanta.
I think Lingering Souls is great.
Yeah. With flashback, yeah.
Yeah. Just really good at pressuring opponents. Really good at protecting you.
Council's Judgment just seems real good.
Yeah, it's a little expensive, but it's like a universal answer. In Legacy, people use it to kill True Name Nemesis.
This Geist seems like it's just real good.
I really like Geist. That can't target it. It makes 4/4s when it attacks.
Coalition Relic just seems real good.
Yeah.
I like Crucible,
Sure,
but I have no idea. I have no idea like how to. Okay.
Crucible is one of Matt Brown's favorite cards. And so when he said, I got a good job, that was one of the things he bought, was got himself a Crucible.
Restoration Angel also, like, even without the ability on it, 3/4 flash flying for 4 seems real good.
Yeah. Great at surprise ambushing planeswalkers.
Land enters the battlefield.
I'm not sold on Emiria Angel, but
Yeah.
I like Jace the Mind Sculptor. I think he's worth including.
Top card. Put that card on the bottom of that player's library. I'm guessing that the +2 is always on your library unless you know they've got something good on theirs.
You use it on your opponent's library when you're trying to kill your opponent with Jace. So if you're just trying to build up to the ultimate, you start plussing while you have a dominant board position and just keep them from clawing back into the game.
Sure.
Being able to steal artifacts is really nice in the Vintage Cube.
Yeah. So, and then, like, Dragon Lord Ojutai.
Hard to kill, gives you card advantage.
Yeah. Gilded Lotus is good. So
Frost Titan is my favorite of those three.
Frost Titan's real good. Oh, I am going to move these actually up to here so I know how many non-lands I've got. So Frost Titan is real good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it should make the deck.
Yeah.
It's like also incidentally great with Restoration Angel. Not that that'll come up too often.
Okay. Now for stuff like removal.
Yeah, the last 6.
Yeah. So I feel like Hero's Downfall is real good.
It's nice to have just an answer to a Planeswalker if they like play some pain.
This one's good because Exile.
Yeah, the life loss is sometimes painful, but
that one's pay X life. All creatures get it. So Toxic Deluge and Damnation I feel like are both sideboard cards because I don't know. Would you main deck a Wrath?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
It's nice to have that as just something to dig towards. And you got like a little bit of card selection, so
okay. Well, then I'll probably go with Damnation because it doesn't cost me life.
Okay. There's some argument for Toxic Deluge if you decide you want to like skimp on black. Like there's a chance you cut Downfall.
Oh, yeah.
But you can sort of put that in as a placeholder and figure out.
No, I feel like that makes sense. And then, let's see what we got. Sower of Temptation. So, like, Sower of Temptation, Hostage Taker, I feel like do very similar things. And then the question is, do I want 2 of those effects? Probably.
I think they're both pretty strong, and people, in my experience, will skimp on removal in this because they're all trying to play Planeswalkers or powerful things.
I'm guessing I want 17 lands in this?
Yeah, I think so. I think Fate's Fetters is worth your consideration. It looks like it's big and clunky, and it is, but it gains you 4 life. It's sort of a universal answer.
Yeah, it's
easy to cast.
Yeah. Can't believe I ended up doing Esper.
The classic Dave deck, Esper Control.
Right. Vintage Cube is just broken. Okay, last card. What am I looking for? So I've got a shitload of 3-drops.
Yeah, and you can drag this up if you want to see more of what you...
Yeah.
And there's a chance that Crucible... Oh, no, you're playing Crucible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so... I feel like with playing Crucible, I want to put Emiria in. Just...
Oh, for the value?
For the sick value. But, like, that's probably a trap.
Emiria is decent. It's not amazing, but she's fully decent.
Or do I just want... You know what? I should probably just put in Recruiter of the Guards to get things like True Name Nemesis.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like Noxious Gearhulk as well. Like, given how heavy your 3s are, like I could see having one more big boy.
Yeah.
Maybe not good enough, but... Though you know Tezzeret searches for your Crucible of Worlds.
I don't need it that hard. I'm gonna go low to the ground.
Sure.
I'm gonna see how it works. Okay, so I need 10 more lands.
Oh, and one last question is, are you running Hero's Downfall?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Council's Judgment? Both the double cost. I think both
Council's Judgment, I think, is fine. I've got a lot of white and... Also, well, let's look at my lands. Okay, Godless Shrine is white-black. Marsh Flats gets me white or black, or Plains
blue.
or Swamp.
Yeah, so Marsh Flats is three color.
Oh. No, it's plains or swamp.
Yeah, but you can go fetch out your hallowed fountain.
Oh, right. Oh, it's a plains island.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why it's great.
Polluted Delta can get...
Also a 3-color land.
Yeah. Man. Arid Mesa also just looks for hallowed fountain.
Yep. Everyone's here for hallowed fountain.
Ancient Tomb is nice. Wow.
Maybe Ancient Tomb isn't good enough. You're a little low to the ground, and you're already hurting yourself a bit.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Turn 2, like, Coalition Relic is really strong, but maybe you don't need that.
Okay, let's... What does Magic Online think that I need?
Oh, so...
Where's the, like, add basics
Yeah, let the
button?
computer decide.
So it's saying 5 islands, 3 plains, 3 swamps. That seems not bad.
Yeah, you could add them and then assess from there.
Yeah. So, like, these are...
So I guess, do you want to do blue sources first? How many blue you need?
Yeah,
How many do you
let's see.
have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got
13 for
13,
the ghost.
right.
Yeah.
So I've got 13 blue symbols.
Oh, did you include hostage taker as well?
Maybe. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blue symbols. How many white? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 white symbols, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black symbols. With that, considering that, like, so many of these get white mana, like Celestial Colonnade, Godless Shrine, Hallowed Fountain, all give me white mana, I think that's probably right.
So how many black sources do you have right now?
1, 2...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. If I were to take out Hero's Downfall, what would go in its place? Is the question.
I could see Painful Truths, Ophiomancer, Solemn... Actually... No, okay, I'm not going to suggest you cut a double black spell for a double black spell, but...
Well, I could get rid of Hero's Downfall for the... for the Wrath. Painful Truths. Same cost, less mana intensive.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. I mean, it'll hurt a little bit, but... And then, oh, the other thing, I have Gilded Lotus.
Yeah.
Do I want Gilded Lotus in there?
I love Gilded Lotus, but... I guess the appeal for me with Gilded Lotus is it allows you to play a spell immediately. Like, you have so many 3s that you can Gilded Lotus and then 3.
That's true.
I don't know if that's worth. That might be lies from someone trying to convince you to play Gilded Lotus, but...
Yeah, I guess my thought on it is it's a 5-drop, and there's not a whole lot that's bigger than it in my deck.
Yeah, my thinking was it allows you to double spell. Where you start, it gets easier to, like, 3 and then 4.
Sure.
I think feel free to cut it if you think it's bad.
What would I replace it with?
I'm hesitant about adding more 3s. I think Gonti is actually pretty strong, but is double black.
Yeah. I could just take it out and put in something bigger than it, which would want me to put it back in. You know what? I think I'm gonna put in Gonti over the Gilded Lotus. And then, I think I've still got enough black sources that it should be okay.
Sure.
Like, we'll see.
So let's see. So white and blue are pretty close, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white sources.
10 with the Orzhov signet.
Yeah. And then a decent amount of black. I think that's alright.
Yeah. Shall we do this thing? Save deck?
Save deck.
Yeah.
And here, let me start a new recording.